Hey, beautiful. Virgo-Libra Cusp, come a little bit closer because April, this is not just a light month for you. This is the month where everything we just tapped into, the major life change, that ending, that soul retrieval, now it's going to become real in your physical world. Welcome in, beautiful soul. April is going to test your balance and then rebuild it in truth. Thank you for being here, beautiful soul. Thank you for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. And an extra thank you to those that do leave comments, even when it's just an emoji. If you're unsure what to put, just put a wolf emoji. You are part of the wolf soul tribe. It all starts with the Libra full moon on the 2nd of April, your energy. This is the mirror moment, relationships, connections, the way you've been showing up for others. It all comes into sharp focus. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you are going to realize you've been overgiving, you've been overcompromising, you've been holding on to something that's already outgrown in you. Did you see that Six of Swords moving to calmer waters? Yes, the energy is shifting fast. And by the 9th, Mars enters Aries, and this is no more sitting still. This is action. The next 3 days, next 3 weeks, the next 3 months, it's all coming in. Whatever this means for you, a move, a shift. You are taking action. You're not no more sitting still. I'm hearing confrontation. This is you feeling that fire in your chest. You can't keep doing this the same way anymore. But hey, I'm hearing be mindful because around the 13th, Mars and Neptune, and then April the 17th, Mercury, Neptune, things can feel a little bit confusing, emotional, and even a bit foggy. Not everything is clear as it seems. So I'm hearing, okay, don't rush decisions from emotions alone, all right? Feel it, but don't act blindly. But at the same time, on the 17th of April, we are having that new moon in Aries. This is your rebirth point. This is where you choose a new direction, a new version of yourself, a new way of showing up in love, in work, in life. And this isn't just a reset. This is saying you are done abandoning yourself to keep things balanced, Yeah, we are in Aries season. Okay, then regarding what's coming next, where the real test is coming for you between the 19th and the 20th, all right? This is Mars, Saturn, Mercury and Mars. Wow, Virgo, Libras, my beautiful cusps. That's going to be the real decision energy. No more avoiding, no more sitting in the middle. You're going to be asked to speak your truth, perhaps regarding 3 people. Wow, a choice about what makes you happy. Maybe it's going to be about collaboration, boundaries, standing on what you've chosen, even if it feels uncomfortable. And then, when you think you've had it all figured out, all right, between the 24th and the 26th, Uranus enters Gemini. Wow, that is going to be the sudden shift energy. Love, money, direction, communication. But I'm hearing, listen, this isn't here to break you, it's here to liberate you. What leaves quickly was never stable, all right? What comes in suddenly is aligned with a new version of you. So by the end of the month, with the sun in Taurus, when we go into Taurus season, the moon moving back into Libra, you're really going to begin to feel grounded again. But it's not going to be the same, right? You're going to feel stronger, clearer, and more aligned. Okay, so my Virgo Libras, April is your overall month. I'm hearing engine overall, as I've been saying to some of the other cusp signs, where your relationships are rebalanced, your identity is redefined, and your path takes a new direction, new direction. Someone didn't want you to hear that. We're going to look into the cards to see what is going on. All right. What is being broken down? What's being rebuilt? And what is this new version of your life actually looking like? We're going to do a cultic spread, because this month feels like where you don't just adapt, it's like a serious transformation. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all of the highest light and good, please come in through for a cultic cross spread from the overall energy, the core energy, all the way to the outcome. But let's get a hopping card out here. Spirit, angels, ancestors, please, and thank you for our Virgo Libras. Or what do they need to know regarding their core energy? Reverse, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. What is happening here? Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Virgo Libras, I really feel here you are emotionally drained. Emotionally, I feel like even energetically overextended here. Perhaps you really have been the one that has been pouring into others, holding things together, trying to stay grounded while your emotions feel off. I'm struggling to speak during your reading here. I think you're tired, burnout. Something has shifted after the Pisces energy. I'm getting the energy that you're realizing I can't keep nurturing everything and everyone while neglecting myself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have this Page of Cups. I feel like this is your inner self, your heart, your intuition. It's trying to come back online. I feel like this, it's coming back online gently and softly, but I'm hearing that you need to make space for it. Yes, here's the King of Cups, all right? It's like you're keeping yourself calm during the storm. Perhaps you've been the one keeping the waters calm, so for others, for the ships to come by. Let me know in the comments, beautiful souls. Something really knocked you off something really hurt you mentally, which hurt your heart emotionally, all right? But it's all inside. But you are emotionally mature. All right, let's have a look at the crossings here. The Ace of Wands. All right, we are now in Aries season. This is an Aries card. I feel like this is what's crossing, right? It's what's challenging you, what's activating you. I feel like this is a tension point. This is not that nothing is happening. It's that something new is trying to begin. And I'm getting the sense that it's been uncomfortable. And this Aries energy this month is pushing you to act, initiate, to choose differently. But because you've been in this drained reversal energy, all right, it feels like pressure, like, why now? All right, I'm not ready. Or perhaps it's your soul saying, and okay, wait, what I'm getting is, okay, you're probably feeling like, why now? I'm not ready. And then perhaps it's your soul that's saying, you are ready. Your intuition, your third eye is busy telling you that you are ready. You've got this. And then the root, judgment. Okay, so this is what's driving your soul level, You get what I'm saying, right? I'm struggling to talk here during your reading. I don't know what's going on. I feel like this is karmic, okay? That 19-year cycle, closing out that energy that we spoke about in your previous reading, that mid-March to end of April. I'm hearing your soul is calling you to rise, to awaken, answer a higher version of yourself, of your life, okay? This is not just a choice. I'm hearing it's a calling, and it's something that you do feel. You feel it, all right? You feel that pull, that inner voice that won't go quiet anymore. This is it. All right. King of Swords, this is the past energy. This is what's fading. So this could either be a person who was emotionally detached. Okay, so this is the energy. This energy is no longer meant to be carried forward. So perhaps this is somebody else with air energy, or it could be you. Or perhaps at one stage there was a situation where logic overruled the emotion. Or maybe there's just a version of you that stayed guarded too long. I'm hearing you outgrown the cold clarity without emotional truth. But I'm hearing now it's time to use both. Okay, what is your conscious focus? We have the 10 of Cups. This is what you're aiming for. You want the real happiness, not just stability, not just what makes sense. You want emotional fulfillment. You want aligned love, a peace that feels actually good. And, with this Libra full moon we're having in the next, on the 2nd of April, I wanted to say in the next few days, you'll probably get this reading by the 1st of April. So depending where you are in the world, you might be getting this on the full moon in Libra. And you're going to see things very clearly, what is and what isn't. And regarding your 10 of Cups. Okay, in the near future, thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful souls. 5 of Swords. This could be arguments. Okay. This could be walking away from arguments for your peace. Something about, it could also be mental conflict. Okay. Another 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is that, also that anxiety, the stress, the sleepless nights. Overthinking. Yeah, there's possibly some sort of tension, maybe miscommunication. Again, like I said, arguments. Okay, this is the energy, and this is making sense. With the Mercury Neptune, that does cause confusion. Mars Saturn, there is some sort of pressure or frustration, and you may be feeling like maybe you said too much, or maybe you feel like you didn't say enough. Perhaps someone else isn't understanding you. Maybe you've been overthinking this, or maybe you battling maybe your own mind where you overthinking this. Okay, but I'm hearing this is not here to break you. This is just to force you into clarity. So 5 is all about change. Okay, but if we take 5 and then 9 is like you're close to that completion. But if we take 4 and 9, it makes 14. 14 breaks down to 5. Again, it's about change. You're being forced change, the forced clarity of change. All right, maybe doing things differently or thinking differently. Okay, where are you currently? You are the Queen of Wands. Okay, maybe you've got some strong fire placements, or doesn't have to be. I mean, we are in Aries season right now, and the fire energy is grabbing hold of everyone. And this is who I feel you're becoming. Maybe you've got a North Node in Aries, or a North Node in Sag, or Leo. It doesn't have to be. But this is you stepping into confidence. You are magnetic. You are self-assured. Even if inside you're still processing, so it doesn't have to be this, all right? The energy that your North Node is in the fire sign, all right? It's just energy. This could just be confirmation for someone. But I'm hearing that externally you are rising, all right? This is you that's starting to take back your power. Being true to yourself and not shrinking yourself. Yeah, I think what's happening here is Aries activation is busy working through you. All right, let's have a look at the external energies here. So something around you feels unstable. Maybe it's 5 people that feel unstable. Maybe it's just somebody, maybe one person, it doesn't have to be, but here's a 5 again as well. Maybe there's someone that's feeling left out or distant, or maybe there's some sort of financial stress on the outside of you, other people. Maybe they're feeling emotional lack in some sort of connection. Someone is feeling some sort of lack, all right? But the key is this is not your energy to carry anymore, all right? You've shifted. And their lack, and I actually got a feeling that some of them created this for themselves, okay? They didn't want to put in the work. Perhaps they choose to do things not the right way. Maybe they don't have integrity. Maybe karma has come out for them, all right? I mean, we had a lot of that energy of those that didn't walk the right path, that karma came to fetch them, and so they've got a lack of money, people not standing out for, coming to save them anymore, or you know what I mean. It's not that no one saves us, all right? We've got to make the choices, but perhaps people have helped them many times, and they just keep screwing up kind of energy. And maybe you've been over identifying other people's struggles, and I'm hearing it's time for you also to detach. It's not your problem, all right? You've got your own problems. You want peace. You've already doing the manifestations, working hard, and putting in the action to create your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, all right? And you've been in the process. And some people are just being left behind. They cannot go with you. And perhaps that is what's been worrying you or been stressing you. This is your hopes and fears. 9 of Pentacles. I'm seeing 1333. Yes, you want independence, you want peace and stability, all right? Where these people are sitting right now, you've been moving out of this, all right? You're working towards your independence, your peace and stability, but maybe you're feeling subconsciously, even though how far you've grown, all right? Maybe you want to feel good on your own, and you don't want to chase or force anything. At the same time, maybe you feel being left alone or losing something comfortable or stepping fully into your own power. Maybe these people have been projecting on you. 1333 could be a confirmation for someone that you are being supported to choose yourself, letting go of these people. All right, let's have a look at the outcome. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is where everything is leading you. My Virgo-Libras, if you move through April aligned this month with this energy, you're going to be stepping into a brand new beginning in your physical reality. That there is new opportunities, there is a new path, a new foundation that you have been creating. Yes, perhaps other people haven't been creating their new foundation, and you have been working hard on it, okay? And with all your hard work that you've been putting in, there is something real that's happening, tangible and stable. But perhaps it's time to release some sort of emotional burnout, face that mental conflict, let go of what no longer serves you, and really just choose yourself fully. Yeah, I feel like in the beginning of April, maybe you're feeling drained, off balance. I mean, we do have that Libra moon, but you're deeply aware that something needs to change, okay? Because we've got 2 5s here, and the universe is igniting you with new energy. Even if perhaps it feels uncomfortable, all right? leaving the other people behind, the things that no longer serve you behind, walking away from them, you're going to be going through a period of mental and emotional tension. And perhaps you've already been going through this, but it's all leading you to clarity. So by the end of this month, you're no longer going to be the version of yourself that overgives, overthinks about, and worries about others, all right? Or perhaps stay where you are not fulfilled, all right? You're not aligning with that anymore. You're aligning to build a new life on truth. And that's who you're becoming. This month isn't going to be easy, but I'm hearing it's going to be worth it, because where you're going, it's going to be stable, it's going to be aligned, and it's going to be yours. All right, beautiful souls, thank you for hitting that like button. Let's get some love messages out here for the month of April. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good for our Virgo-Libra cusps. What do they need to know for love, whether they are single, in a relationship, separation? Give us some cards out. What do they need to know here? Spirit, angels, ancestors, thank you for love messages. Definitely walking away from something. And by you walking away or moving, is going to complete the cycle. Knight of Pentacles just fell on the floor here. It's been happening slowly. Perhaps you walking away from a relationship will be complete and someone new will come in. There's a relationship definitely coming in with equal give and take. So I'm hearing to remind you again to always remember to take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? But trust that there is somewhere here a message for you in this reading. Now, some of you that may are in some sort of separation, okay? With the Eight of Cups and the World, I'm hearing this is closure. It's not the kind where you go back. I'm hearing not the kind where you keep the door half open. This is the soul saying, we've reached the end of this cycle, okay? So my Virgo Libras, this connection taught you something deep, but you're not meant to stay in it anymore. You walking away because you don't care. You're walking away not because you don't care, but because you finally care about yourself. You're choosing yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, right? Your self-worth. Even with the world, this is that completion, the graduation, okay, of this cycle. And you've definitely outgrown this version of love. Now, if you are currently in a relationship, I'm feeling that some of you, this connection that you've both walked away from something and completing a cycle, all right, perhaps it's a growth journey that you've been on. Perhaps you're both moving across the world. It doesn't have to be, or to another country. It doesn't have to be, or you've both just walked away from something and you're completing that cycle. And this connection has, with the Pentacles, this connection has a potential for stability, but it does require balance, all right? And right now, maybe there might just be one person that is giving more, or one person that is moving a bit slower. Perhaps they've got earth energy in their chart. Or maybe things feel a bit routine or maybe a little bit stagnant, but the truth is that this relationship can grow, right? It's got the potential that if both people are willing to put in the work and show up consistently, with the equal giving equally, and build something, that you both can build something real over time, okay? Perhaps you guys did make a move, all right, and completed a cycle, and now you're in the next section of your relationship, all right, and the one is still over giving, but both of you need to come to the party, and perhaps that is where you guys are being guided to. This is if it's one-sided, and that's what needs to be addressed perhaps this month regarding, especially I'm hearing maybe it will happen over the Libra full moon. And I'm hearing that balance will be restored, but only through truth. Both of you speaking your truth, okay? Now, if you're dealing with someone like a situationship sort of thing, I'm hearing that this is going to be someone who may move slowly, that struggles to express the emotions, or keep you waiting for clarity. Now, my Virgo Libras, you're being guided to ask yourself, is this worth my energy anymore? Because a part of you is already walking away. Even if maybe your heart hasn't fully caught up yet, perhaps mentally you've come to the end. Okay. Now, if you are single, I'm hearing that you're closing a major cycle, and that's because you're stepping into a space where you no longer overgive, you no longer settle, you attract equal energy, and the next love coming in, I'm gonna hear it's not gonna be about chasing, it's not about proving yourself, it's gonna be about that mutual exchange, healthy, balanced, aligned. Perhaps some of you really are already in that relate. Some of you maybe are those again going back to if you are in a relationship, okay. There is that already that equal give and take in the relationship, okay, and it's been a journey towards this completing the cycle, and it has been moving very slowly. All right, because I feel this collective of the Virgo Libra Cusp, you've been walking already for a while down this road with this partner, with this spouse, okay, towards this energy of equal give and take, and it has been a long journey for both of you to walk away from something to complete a cycle. Now, some of you perhaps are not looking for anyone, and you're just doing self-love, okay? And here I'm seeing that your biggest lesson right now is to stop pouring into places that don't pour back into you, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. You've been giving from an empty cup, perhaps, okay? And now this month in April, you walking away from depletion and to choose that equal give and take. Now, the final truth I'm hearing here is love is not meant to feel like a constant question. It's not meant to feel confusing, all right? It's not meant to feel imbalanced, and it's not meant to feel that you're not meant to feel that emotional exhaustion, okay? The love meant for you, it meets you halfway. There needs to be an equal give and take. Both people need to come to the party, all right? Wow, okay, if this message found you, this is your confirmation that the love cycle that you've been in is completing for a reason, and whatever scenario that is for you, and whatever is your situation, whether you single, separated, self-love, or are married, or together with someone, you're not losing love. I'm hearing that you outgrowing what love used to look like for you. You've taken off that rose-colored glasses, and you are choosing balanced love. Perhaps you can claim in the comments, I choose balanced love. So especially if you are ready to receive something that is real. And if you're part of the Wolf Soul tribe, hey, you already know. We don't beg for love. We align with it. So I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for hitting that like button once again. And thank you for leaving me a comment. I really appreciate it. Those of you that interact with the channel and have become subscribers, helping growing this channel. 86 or 68 could be significant numbers for some of you. Perhaps even 83 could be a significant number. Even 63 could be a significant number. Perhaps even you might be seeing 821 or 621. Or perhaps it's 21, 8, 21, 6. I'm seeing the 23rd could be significant. The 14th could be significant for some of you. And the 28th is going to be a significant day also for some of you. Let me know in the comments, beautiful souls. I'm sending you love and light, and I'll definitely be checking you around.